Prior to operation, you always have to do some safety checks. Every unit you're going to get, whether it's a diesel, gas unit, it's going to come with a battery. You need to make sure that your battery connections are made, positive and negative. Some of our units come with a battery disconnect switch. So make sure your batteries are installed. Make sure if we're shipping it overseas, sometimes we have to drain the acid out of the battery. So you may have to add acid to your battery prior to operation. Now you get your battery fully charged, you get the connections on, and then there's an on switch here to turn your batteries on to the control panel. Prior to operation, you would want to check your airflow indicator. It's called a delta P. What it'll tell you is if the differential pressure in this filter is too high, which would indicate your filter is clogged and needs replacement. It'll be red when it's clogged, and that tells you you need to replace that filter. Another pre-operation item is to put the fuel in your generator. We recommend at least 50% fuel fill. Capacities vary. That information is provided with your manuals. We'll say for educational purposes, this is a 100-gallon tank. You would need to put at least 50 gallons of diesel in this unit prior to operation. This device here you'll find it commonly on an engine. It's called a priming pump. Very essential for initial operation. As the engine can be shipped dry, you'll need to use the priming pump to make sure you get all the air out of your fuel system prior to preliminary operation and after any service intervals. This device is known as a reservoir or coolant expansion tank. It is used to help supplement coolant to the engine. As your engine heats up, the coolant will expand. There is a minimal level on this, also a maximum level. The minimum level is essential prior to operation. If you do exceed the maximum, you can have spillage, which will result in a mess inside your unit. Prior to operation, you always want to make sure that your engine has fuel in it. Your fuel filter, you'll see here there's a water separator. You can tell that this engine has been primed as the water separator is full of fuel. The other item you would check is your dipstick to ensure you have proper oil level. As you can see here past the hash marks that we have the proper oil level. And you want to check the engine coolant. You also need to check your coolant level. There is a gland on top of the unit that you would remove to get access to the radiator cap, and then just visually look to make sure there is coolant inside the unit. Another pre-operation check item is your rain cap. Prior to shipment, sometimes these items are tie wrapped so they don't get blown off during shipment. Make sure that it's loose and moves freely.